Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 25th. If you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video. But Juliet, hello. Irish Spring, hello. Sandy Rose, hello. And Barb, hello. Mom, Dad, hello. And Miss L. Scott, welcome. Thank you for being here, everybody. And hello, if I didn't say hi to you. And Jackie, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. I am going to get started, of course, in a few minutes. Until then, I'm going to answer some questions, of course. So let's get started. Andrea, thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday, by the way. You have the Nine of Swords here, the lovers. I would let go of your fears around love. Last day of Venus retrograde, thank God. So, if you're having worries or fears about love or anything that you value in your life in general, I would let those fears go. Lovers, could be new love coming in. Definitely a new path. Yeah, look at this. Two of Cups, love. Could be love coming in for you. Andrea, your next question is, thank you, Andrea. Your next question is anything coming towards me in love? Yes, definitely. Those two cards that you just had, the Lovers and the Two of Cups, perfect match, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's definitely taken some time with this card, but the Knight of Pentacles is a card of like someone working their way towards you. Could be an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. Definitely something very passionate as well. So yes, definitely. Deja, amazing. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say cards for love. You have the Queen of Swords here and the Hangman. Again, Venus retrograde last day. Retrogrades are always strongest at the beginning and at the end. It's literally the last day. Tomorrow Venus goes direct, and so could be just feeling some delays in love, could be experiencing the delays in love as well. Yeah, you have the Judgment card here, the Seven of Wands. Definitely opening up to love. Judgment is like a rebirth in your love life. So there definitely could be either, this could be someone from the past, but it could also just be love, like you opening up to love. But I would just say open up more with this card. I'm trying to grab the chart so I can look at it, but, it could be just needing to open up is what I would say there. So I like it. Nunya, thank you for the super chat. Will my husband get the apartment he applied for? Seven of Swords here, Two of Pentacles. I would say yes. I don't like that Seven of Swords, but I would definitely say yes with that Two of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. That says he has the resources or will have the resources. So yes is what I would say there. Yeah, I would say yes. Miss L. Scott, thank you for the super chat. You say, will my business gain money clients in the next 2 weeks? Yeah, I would say yes, at least one. Page of Pentacles definitely could be a client. Could be just work in general. But Page of Pentacles, definitely really good for making money. Miss L. Scott, again, thank you. You say, will Etsy sales be good in the next 2 weeks? Four of Pentacles, I would say about usual is what I would say if I'm being honest with you. Of course, we can always change tarot. We can always make more or less happen depending on what we do. But Four of Pentacles is like needing to leave some sort of comfort zone to get more sales. This to me says that things will probably be as they have been. It's kind of like the same. But if you want more than that, I would, step outside your comfort zone with this card. Next, Miss L. Scott, again, thank you for the super chat. Will I be working FT as entrepreneur by, full-time? Three of Swords here, Ace of Swords. Again, you could if you wanted to. Three of Swords is kind of like a card that says try to pull your emotions out of it. But Ace of Swords is a victory, success. So I would say yes. And Miss L. Scott, again, thank you for the super chat. Should I be worried about paying L Coach on time? I would say no. I feel like it's funny because I read your question like 2 seconds before I started this question here, Miss L. Scott, and I immediately got like no, that you'd be able to work it out. And Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty, coming to an agreement. So I would say I don't think it's going to be a problem. I feel like you'll be able to work something out. Elise223, thank you for the super chat. Can you see anything about me and the Leo? Fool, someone's got to take a leap of faith here. This is true for pretty much everybody. Chiron and Aries plus Venus retrograde in Gemini, definitely for Leo. I would say that this is like somebody needing to take a leap of faith. So I'd say like this is the typical needing more flirting, more talking, more something. Eight of Wands like needing to socialize. So I feel like there needs to be something, some movement here. So I would flirt, talk, something, and I feel like that will get things moving forward. Sherry10, thank you for the super chat. What do you see for me in July? Career opportunity and or love. You have the Death card here, Five of Cups. This is like a lot of opportunity. And you might be looking at this and saying this looks terrible, but the Five of Cups is needing to turn around and see the opportunities that are available to you. And the Death card is like going through some sort of transformation. Yeah, Five of Swords, like a lot of independent work is what I would say here, Sherry. So again, this isn't as bad as it looks, is what I would say to you. I feel like it looks bad, but again, 2 5s is just like needing to take some sort of risk, or it could just be you working more on your own. Yeah, Page of Cups could be like more of a love opportunity. Again, I feel like love is going to be difficult with the whole virus thing, kicking up again and all that other stuff, but that's what I'd say there. Could also be an offer as well. So love it. Shirley, thank you, Shirley, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, hey, my Scorpio friend has been hot and cold towards me. I already asked, but didn't get a clear answer. Can you give me insight on this? Queen of Wands here, Knight of Wands, and the King of Cups. I mean, this could definitely be them. It's funny that you say hot. I mean, this is you. Like, there's attraction here if you're hoping for love in this situation, because Queen of Wands is a card of, like, seduction. So it could say that there's attraction in the situation. The problem is the Knight of Wands. It's back and forth type of energy. Hot and cold energy with the Knight of Wands here. And you have the King of Cups here, which definitely could be them. Yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune as well, by the way, which can represent Scorpio. So, this could be Scorpio energy. The Wheel of Fortune represents like the fixed signs, and so Scorpio, this could represent Scorpio as well. And but this is like a card that kind of says things are up in the air. Things, you need to use your vibes, because normally this is a card of like your vibrations. To me, it's also the problem with this card, Shirley, that I will tell you, is it's like trying to hold on to a slippery fish, right? It's like a card that can sometimes represent too much control. Normally, when I get the Wheel of Fortune, I say that you need to take control, because it's like we have control over where this wheel spins. We have control over like what happens, but sometimes it can be like too much control, trying to control a situation too much here. I don't know. I mean, all in all, I feel like this looks pretty positive, but I feel like there needs to be some sort of change here, or like, something needs to happen. It's very in and out with that Knight of Wands. So I don't really necessarily think that's going to change unless there's like a discussion, communication, or, you could use your vibes. But I always tell people, like, don't rely on vibes, Obviously, we need to focus on what we do want, so we get it. But, yeah, that's what I'd say here. You do have the sun, though, so happiness. It still looks pretty good, is what I'd say to you, Shirley. Sarah Lennon, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, cards for the rest of the week. You have the Queen of Cups here, Sarah, and the Page of Wands. Now, this could be like going on some sort of adventure. The Queen of Cups is like needing to nurture yourself, needing to take care of yourself. The Page of Wands is going on an adventure. So I feel like you need to, like, you could be going on an adventure, or you should go on some sort of adventure at this time. This could be like in just your regular life in general, is what I'd say to you. Laura K79, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, oh wait, hold on. Let me just back this up here. I skipped some people. Sorry, Laura. I'm going to come right back to you, Laura. Sandrine, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the end of the week, please. You have the star, Sandrine. Lovely. So this is like wishes, fulfillment, happiness. This is a card of resting, relaxing, renewing. So I feel like it would be, a great time for you to just rest, relax, renew. But definitely make some wishes as well. Love it. Kiko71, thank you for the super chat. How does he feel about me after we talked? Now, this is very cold energy. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is like not willing to put more energy into the situation. So this is like kind of like a no contact type situation. So I feel like a little bit cold with this Emperor card. Six of Pentacles is like not getting enough out of the situation. He might still contact you, or you still might have communication, but this is like not enough. I'm not crazy about that Six of Pentacles. Nunya, thank you for the super chat. Will my move to the East Coast go well? Nine of Pentacles, yes, definitely. Two of Swords. Two of Swords is just like not being sure if you're doing the right thing, but I feel like you are with the Nine of Pentacles here. Two Wands moving, literally. So, yes, for sure, is what I'd say to you. I feel like it'll go very well. Laura K79, sorry again, thank you for the super chat. You say, should I reach out to my Taurus or wait for him? Knight of Swords here, Tower. I would wait, is what I would say here. Knight of Swords says, like, don't rush a situation. I almost never say that, Laura, because to me, I believe that if we're thinking about reaching out to someone, we should reach out, because it's like, we should just get it over and done with, right? To me, it doesn't matter if I reach out now or if you reach out in the future. The outcome will be the same. I always say that, the universe will not prevent us from being with someone if we're meant to be with them. So it's like, it doesn't matter if, there is no perfect time, is what I'm trying to say. But what I would say is that the cards are saying I would wait. So I just wouldn't rush it at this time. So I would wait. Esmeralda, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Esmeralda, you say here, I have been at my job for 5.5 years, and I'm wondering if someone else is opening up for me. Or something else is what you say. I would say yes. The Justice card is like you needing to put the energy in, is what I would say to you. So the Justice card is like you needing to go and put the energy into, get something new. So what I would say to you is I would start working towards something. I love the King of Pentacles, Esmeralda, for work because to me it represents something permanent. To me it represents something stable. To me it represents something that will last forever. So I feel like things will go very well for you in your career. And I love it. But I would just say, again, if you want a raise or promotion, the Justice card says you should invest more time into getting a raise or promotion. So you should probably like tell your boss that you want a raise or promotion, or make sure that they know. But this looks very good, so love it. Cindy Griffin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is it going to happen on Friday? 9 of Cups. I would say if you're wishing for it, whatever you're hoping will happen, I would say, yeah, definitely possible. What I will say is 8 of Pentacles kind of represents the future, if I'm being completely honest with you here. So 9 of Cups is a wish. So it kind of basically just says yes. But the 8 of Pentacles to me can represent something happening in the future. But I would say yes, overall, is what I'd say to you here. So, yes. Or if not Friday, very, very shortly after. ALVD, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, been an off week. Any messages? It has been a really off week. I totally agree. You have the Knight of Cups here and the Six of Wands. This is like success. Here's my problem right now, I would say, with this card in particular, is that you could be having a lot of dreams or a lot of things that you desire, like everybody else, but these things could seem like a fantasy. These things could seem like you will not be able to make them a reality. The Six of Wands is actually a lot of success. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there could be a lot of success coming in for you. Ace of Pentacles, really good. So, yeah, this is like needing to make a dream a reality. This could be in love, could be in other areas of your life as well, but definitely some success and like good news. Ace of Pentacles, success, good news. Could also be like an offer as well. So I feel like there could be like a turnaround or good things coming in for you. 3 Leanne, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will communication come in between me and A? Like if I'm not sure exactly what you're asking because I don't know. I'm a dummy. But I would say if you're wanting communication, Leanne, then I would say you could easily attract communication. I would just use your powers of manifestation with the Magician to make it happen. The Magician also represents no action. So it's kind of like saying if you want communication, then maybe you would need to reach out to get communication going. So it's kind of like you have a choice, is what I'd say here. 8 of Swords, setting yourself free. So, in a lot of ways, I feel like you are kind of like setting yourself free, but it's like you're keeping yourself stuck. So, I would say you could set yourself free by communicating, Leanne. That's what I'd say there. But, all right. Hey, it's time to get the show on the road. So, let's go here, people. We're going to do the same thing we did last night, which is this deck right here, Radiant Rider Waite, this one. And we're also going to be using the 7th Sphere Lenormand as well, this one. Although it's not going to show up. I have new lights coming as well, everybody, just so everybody knows. But I realize that these lights are not the best. Mercury retrograde. So, that's it. When I purchase lights during Mercury retrograde, there's bound to be problems, right? That's what it boils down to. But all right, Aries, let's see what is going on for you, Aries people. And Aries, let's see here. Aries, you have the 8 of Spades coming up first here. So this is called the Garden. So I feel like you are setting yourself free at this time, or you need to set yourself free at this time with the 8 of Spades. I also feel like this could be a break or a rest coming in for you here, Aries. So, the Garden, it's normally like a card that can represent some sort of like harvest coming into your life, but in a lot of ways I feel like this could just be a kind of like a break coming in for you. I used to say that this card is my card of vacation. It's not really a card of vacation. That's just like one of my own meanings for it, but I do feel like some of you could be a vacation. I feel like maybe you're not going on this vacation like right now, like not today, but in the future, like over the next couple weeks, maybe you're taking a vacation. You have the Hierophant here, and you also have the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is a very, like, direct energy. I feel like this is saying stick to your beliefs, or I feel like there is a need to stick to your beliefs for some reason. I feel like this is saying, like, don't allow someone else to make you bend. I mean, those are literally the words that are popping into my head, Aries. I feel like this is a very specific message, and I feel like it is for tomorrow. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this could be one of those things where, like, I feel like sometimes maybe we get into a relationship, for example, and we start making compromises. Like, we compromise our own life in a lot of ways. And so I would be careful in relationships in particular, not just love, but also like work relationships and things like that. I'm having like the weirdest things pop into my head right now for you, Aries. Like, you know, kind of like give them an inch, they take a mile type of situation. So I would just be careful of, like, you know, compromising your own beliefs, your own morals with this Hierophant card. Such a weird message. I don't even know where that's coming from. So, but I have to say it because it's popping into my head. So I feel like for some of you, it's saying, like, don't compromise your beliefs for someone else. It's like, I almost feel like saying no people pleasing, but I don't even really feel like this is people pleasing. I feel like it's just one of those things where it's like you could be fearing losing something, but it's like somebody's just like inching along here trying to get you to see things their way. So I don't know, such a weird message, but there you go. For others, it could be a divorce. So I feel like some of you could be going through a divorce situation. For others, it could actually be love. So I feel like there could be an air sign coming in for some of you, but that's at Aries. Weird, but there you go. Thank you, Aries. Taurus. Let's see here, Taurus people. Taurus. Let me fix your timestamp. There we go. Taurus, you have the Seven of Spades here. This is a card of messages, and I do feel like some of you could be getting messages, or you could be hearing messages at this time. I would definitely trust your intuition with this card as well. I don't really consider this to be a card of intuition. To me, the Seven of Diamonds is the card of intuition in the Lenormand card reading system, because it is the card of being delivered messages, but from your intuition or from kind of like an external source. But for you, Taurus, for whatever reason, I feel like this is saying trust your intuition. For others, I feel like this could be fears, and I do feel like you need to, like, let your fears go at this time. Next, you have the Seven of Wands here. I feel like the more sure of yourself you are about something in your life, the more successful you will be. You have the Five of Cups. I feel like some of you this is like a future worry is the word that is popping into my head with this Five of Cups. Like, I feel like you are worried more, like, I don't even think this is real. I feel like you're more, like, worried about potential loss in the future. So I feel like you need to kind of like let go of your fears with this card right here. For others, I do feel like there could be some sort of like slimming down in your life. Those are literally the words that are popping into my head. But I feel like it's kind of like you are being forced to run more lean in your life. And I don't mean physically. I mean, like, if you have a business, for example, I feel like you could be experiencing not really losses, but I feel like you could be experiencing maybe like leaner times. But I don't even think it's like less money. I feel like this is just maybe you're experiencing less resources, and I feel like this is the universe trying to get you to make things work with what you have. It's like the universe is trying to make you stronger, as weird as that sounds. For others, I feel like this could be like the universe showing you what is like really important to you as well here, Taurus. The Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It's a card of like knowing that you know that something is right for you, whether it's in love, business, money, pretty much anything. And I feel like the universe is kind of like showing you the things that you truly want in your life with this Five of Cups. So again, if you're experiencing loss or regret or anything, I feel like it's because the universe is like saying, hey, you don't need this, but maybe there's something else in your life that's more important. So I feel like saying you really need to trust your feelings right now, and I would just move towards good feelings with that Five of Cups. But love it, Taurus. Thank you, Taurus. Gemini. Let's see here, Gemini. Gemini, you have the Eight of Clubs here. This card is called the Mountain, and to me, this is a card of like taking the road less traveled. So the Eight of Clubs to me is a card of kind of going on some sort of journey in your life or having some sort of experience. It can be like a little scary, or it can be one of those things where maybe you're having to innovate through life, or maybe you're having to do things differently than you normally would have in the past, like all sorts of stuff, because again, it is like the card of the road less traveled. I feel like if you're doing something new or something different in your life, you will be very successful. You have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So some of you are clearly kind of like moving towards fulfillment in your life. This card can represent a little confusion, but usually this is like retrograde type confusion off the Eight of Clubs. Everything and its mother is retrograde in the astrology right now, so that makes perfect sense. Next, you have the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Cups. I actually feel like you need to trust your ideas right now, Gemini. I feel like you could have very good ideas, and I feel like these ideas could be these could be things that lead to like more fulfillment and success in your life. So I feel like you need to trust your ideas. The Ace of Swords can represent kind of like a very good idea, and I feel like you need to listen to it. For others, I feel like you could be making choices to cut things out of your life with this Ace of Swords so that you can have the Nine of Cups, which is like satisfaction. I almost feel like you're being like a surgeon right now, Gemini. I feel like you are getting very specific about the things that you want in your life and don't want in your life with this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is like the card of surgery. Some of you might be having surgery, and I feel like, again, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but I feel like it would go well. But for others, I feel like you are just being a surgeon. I feel like you're being very specific about like what you allow into your life, who you allow, like who is allowed to come into your life, what food is allowed into your life, everything. And I feel like this is going to lead to like a lot of fulfillment and satisfaction with this Nine of Cups. So I definitely like that. There you go, Gemini. I feel like that's very good for you. Thank you, Gemini. Cancer. Let's see here, Cancer. What is going on for you? Cancer, you have the Queen of Swords here, the Queen of Spades. This is called the bouquet. This can represent like a gift from the universe. So I feel like for some of you, this could be like a gift from the universe here coming in for you. And so I like to see that. For others, I feel like this could be news for some reason. I don't really consider this to be a card of news, but for whatever reason, it's popping into my head as like either news or good news coming in for you here, Cancer. So I feel like it could be news. For others, I do feel like this could be an air sign that you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be love, Cancer. This could just be like a friend or something. You have the World card here as well, so it could be an Aquarius that you are dealing with. And I feel like this person is coming in probably through work. You have the Eight of Pentacles here in the World. The Eight of Pentacles to me is a card of apprenticeship, and the Queen of Spades here is kind of like a card of not knowing all the details. I always say that the Queen of Spades in the playing card reading system, Cancer, right here, to me can represent jumping into darkness or maybe having a lack of guidance. I've said it for all water signs. Yesterday, Neptune went retrograde in Pisces. To me, Neptune retrograde in Pisces will probably remove the markers that we would normally receive if we're moving in the right direction in our lives. So like as a water sign, Cancer, maybe you feel, or maybe you would normally feel certain clues, or maybe you would be getting certain clues that you're moving in the right direction in love, business, money, spirituality, health, pretty much everything. But it's like those clues are gone. This is a card of, it's almost like the universe, I feel like with Neptune and Pisces for water signs, for you, Cancer, it's almost like the universe is trying to make you stronger. It's like trying to make you make up your own mind about things that you want. So I feel like some of you are just working towards goals, wishes, dreams, fulfillment, happiness, love, whatever that you want, not what you feel like you necessarily want, more like what you truly want, if that makes sense. So this is leading to like true satisfaction. For others, I feel like this could be you moving. So I do feel like moving for some of you with this World card. And for others, this is like finally accomplishing goals. So I feel like a lot of you are very effective at this time is what's popping into my head with this Eight of Pentacles. Like I feel like if you set out to do something, you'll do it with this Eight of Pentacles. So the word effectiveness is popping into my head. I just feel like that's it. I just feel like it's saying you are going to be really good at doing things, plain and simple. So love it, Cancer. That looks amazing. Leo, let's see what we have for you, Leo people. Leo, you have the Clover. This is called the Six of Diamonds in the playing card reading system. This is a very lucky card. It's like a 4-leaf clover, so I feel like there could be a lot of luck. But as I always say, it is a card of imposter syndrome. It is a card of feeling like maybe that you are not good enough to do something or not good enough to have something. You know, if you think about it, like a 4-leaf clover, if it was in a patch of 3-leaf clovers, as I always say, it wouldn't feel very special. All the other little 3-leaf clovers probably make fun of the 4-leaf clover for being different, right? So I feel like you need to realize that you are special here, Leo, and you have some sort of skill, talent, gift, ability, or you have something to say that you need to let out regardless of what other people think. This card basically says, you're right, Cancer. So I feel like you are right at this time, and I feel like you need to trust your inner voice and trust your inner guidance with this Six of Diamonds. I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you here, and I also feel like good news. I feel like there's something good with a contract is popping into my head as well at the end there. I really wasn't sure what that was, but I feel like there could be a contract or something that you're signing. I just see paper, so I feel like the paperwork is important. I feel like I've said that to you before as well, Leo. Next, you have the Death card, so some sort of transformation. I do feel like all of a sudden Scorpio as well, like around you, the energy, so some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. This could definitely be a death. And Leo, you have the Ten of Swords here. The Ten of Swords to me says something is dead, done, over with, and you have the Death card. So I feel like if you've experienced some sort of ending, then there's like a need to move on to something new here. I almost feel like more Six of Swords type of energy here. So it's like you're moving on to calmer shores. You're moving on to something new here. This could be new love. So some of you maybe have to let go of love from the past, and this will be guiding you towards new love. So I feel like there could be new love coming in for you here. For others, you know, what I always say, Leo, is that the Ten of Swords, believe it or not, is a card of success. There are mountains in the background here. Mountains in tarot represent like success, or they can represent success, a win, a victory, something along those lines. But it's like saying, this card is saying that something from the past or something could be preventing you from having the success. You just need to get up off the ground. It's like you need to realize that you are dead and you need to your life is changing. So you need to move on to a new life. That's what I feel for you there, Leo. So there you go, Leo. Thank you, Leo. Virgo. Let's see here, Virgo people. Virgo, you have the ring. This looks like marriage. So for some of you, this is called the ring. This card just represents like an engagement ring. So some of you, this could be marriage. You don't have to be getting married, as always, Virgo. This could just be a commitment. It could be love. It could even be a commitment to work. Like, you know, maybe you could be getting a new job, or your boss could be asking you to sign a contract, or your boss could be asking you to stay at your current job for longer, or something great like that. So this is my favorite card in the Lenormand card reading system. It's kind of like things coming full circle. It kind of says that maybe you've been just going through it for years and years and years, and like this is like the finally a break type of situation. So I feel like some of you could be finally getting a break with this card. Next, you have the Empress, so definitely abundance coming in for you here. And you have the Star as well, so I feel like there could be like a wish or abundance coming in for you here, Virgo, and I really like to see that. You always get the Star, and I'm always saying that, like, I feel like there is fame and fortune for some of you. Some of you literally could be becoming famous. Maybe not right now, but maybe in the future. So I definitely like that energy for you, Virgo. I feel like for others, that this could be you finding fulfillment in something. I feel like a very, like, just all very good cards, right, Virgo? But I feel like maybe over the past, like, 3 or 4 years, maybe you've been feeling very restless. Maybe you haven't been sure what to do with your life. And I don't care if you're 120 years old. You probably have been feeling this energy. So, you know, you could be feeling very restless or feeling like there's a lack of direction. I like the Star, but the Star can represent waiting for change. So I feel like you've been waiting for a long time with this Star card. And I feel like you've been like probably working on things, like hoping for results. It's almost like what's popping into my head with this Star card is like, you know, they say a watched pot never boils. So it's like if you watch a pot of water boiling, it never boils. That's the whole thing. It's like I feel like you've been trying to watch things happen, but it's like things have not happened. But now I feel like things are happening for you, Virgo. So I actually like that. Definitely could be a lot of abundance coming in for you here. So I like to see that. Anything new that you're thinking about doing, Virgo, I would do. Especially if you're doing something like in the public eye is popping into my head. If you're doing something on social media, on YouTube, anything like that, I feel like would be very beneficial. But really nice energy. So love it. Thank you, Virgo. Libra, let's see here, Libra people. Libra, you have the scythe popping up here first, so I feel like for some of you, this could be you cutting something out of your life. So the Jack of Diamonds is called the scythe and just represents cutting something out of your life. For others, this is like a card of just anxiety. I would say very weird card, the Jack of Diamonds in the playing card reading system. It can represent anxiety, but also receiving good news. So I feel like there could be a lot of good news coming in for you, but it's like you could be still feeling anxious about things. So this card kind of just says like let the anxiety go here with this card. I do feel like this could be love as well. Yeah, what do you know? The next card was the Animus card. There could be an earth sign, or there could just be any sign coming in for you in love. The Ace of Hearts is the Animus card. This card is normally called the Gentleman or the Man, whatever you want to call it, and it basically just represents usually a man, but in a general reading, whatever gender you're attracted to doesn't matter, and this could be love if you're looking for love. You do have the Four of Cups, though, so it's like kind of not seeing it happen here, and you have the Three of Pentacles, so it's like you're trying to manifest something, but it's like things are not perfect with this Four of Cups, right? So I feel like some of you, number one, just need to date. I always tell people if you want love, just go out on dates, bring a friend, right? If you're worried about it, or have a friend hide in the corner, I don't care, right? Do something. I always tell people it's like if you're wanting love, but you're not going out on dates, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. So go out on dates is what I'd say here. For others, I feel like this is having to do something twice is popping into my head here, Libra. I don't know what that means, but I feel like you're redoing something, or you're having to do something again. I don't think this is a bad thing. I feel like you're perfecting something. Three of Pentacles is quality work, and it's also a card of having something of quality to show off. So in a lot of ways, I don't think this is a bad thing. So if you're, again, not what these cards mean. If you're new here, by the way, I read intuitively. I don't just regurgitate card meanings, but for whatever reason, I'm getting redoing something or having to do something twice with these cards. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad thing. I feel like it's a good thing. It's like you're making something that is going to be quality, and so this could be quality work. Definitely could be at work. Like, you could be having, your boss could be making you redo something or something along those lines. So now that's what I'd say here. I like, you could double check things as well here, Libra. I'd say if you're submitting any paperwork, or if you're doing anything important, I feel like you could avoid this maybe and just double check what you're doing, and you'll be fine. So love it. That looks amazing. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio, what is going on for you, Scorpio people? Scorpio, you have the Stork here. The Stork is a card that represents like a water sign. So definitely could be a water sign coming in for you in love. You got a whole little thing going on here, Scorpio, that we're going to talk about in a second, but I feel like some of you could have a choice in love, or you could have multiple people in love, or something along those lines that you're interested in. The Stork can represent a baby, so if you're trying to get pregnant, could represent a baby. Not true for all of you, obviously. As I always say, if you're too old to have a baby, then you're probably not going to have a baby. This is a general reading. For those of you that want to have one, I would say practice away. Do what you got to do. You have the Page of Swords, a child. Literally could be a baby. For others, the Stork can just represent a move, and I feel like some of you could just be moving or traveling with this card. Next, you have the King of Wands here with the Page of Swords. For some of you, I feel like you could be dealing with like some immaturity in your life here, Scorpio. I don't exactly remember. Your weekly reading was awesome, and obviously, for those of you that saw it, the title, but I can't remember exactly what came up, but I feel like there was something about someone being immature. That was like the one hiccup that showed up during the reading. So I feel like some of you could be dealing almost with like a immature type of energy here. For others, I feel like this could be a little spying action. So I do feel like for some of you, like somebody could be spying on you from the past, or they could be watching you. This could also be you, Scorpio, doing a little spying, right? So, I would be careful of getting too caught up in that whole spying thing here, Scorpio. For others of you, I feel like this is needing to take a risk. The King of Wands here, this is a salamander. I don't want to get too technical on here, Scorpio, but on this deck, somebody needs to teach this person how to draw salamanders, right? This looks more like a lizard. It's supposed to be a salamander. He's got salamanders all over his cloak here. The salamander represents being protected from fire. In mythology, the salamanders could not be burned by fire. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that you could take a pretty big risk right now and you will be protected. It could be in business, could be in work, could be in any area of your life. But I feel like some of you need to take some sort of risk here, and I feel like you'll be successful. For some of you, this could be like a presentation is popping into my head as well. But I love it. So there you go. Thank you, Scorpio. Thank you for being here. Sag, let's see here, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the star card here. The star in the Lenormand represents like a turnaround. It's a card that can represent trying something again. I always say that the star card in Lenormand represents obstacles being removed from your life. It can represent having been bumping up against a wall in your life for a very long time, any area of your life, and finally that wall is coming down. So I feel, literally that's what I feel like saying, is that the wall is coming down in your life with this card. So I feel like a wall is coming down. You have the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Cups. I feel like this is something important to you here, Sagittarius. I feel like it's something that'll be very good for you. The Seven of Cups, I feel like, is saying, like, focus on what you want. So I feel like in a lot of ways, the Seven of Cups is saying, pretty much you're spoiled for choice in life, but you need to focus on what you want. The Seven of Cups can be like a good card, Sagittarius. It can say you can have anything in one of these cups, but it's like you have to make the choice, because the problem with it is that it can represent focusing on too much, Sagittarius, and not focusing on only one thing or only two things at a time. So I feel like you need to like focus on one thing at a time here and not give up on something you want, and I feel like you will be successful with this Nine of Wands. So I feel like there's a need to kind of like push with these two cards here. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of luck coming in for you, Sagittarius. I feel like that for a lot of you, I feel like the wheel is spinning in your favor, of course, with this card. This to me, this combination right here says you can have whatever you want in your life, but you have to focus. Like I said, the Wheel of Fortune is your personal vision in your life. It is like the thing that you want in your life, or multiple things that you want, because it is a card of your destiny. But the Seven of Cups says, like, do not allow these little scary things that are in these cups. Like, there's some snakes in these here. There's a dragon. Dragons represent snakes. Both represent your fears. There's a mountain and all this other stuff. It's like, keep your eye on the prize here, Sagittarius, and get it off of, think the what ifs, get it off of the snakes and all the what people will think and all this other stuff. So I feel like a lot of luck, but I feel like you gotta kind of like focus on it. So that's that. Thank you, Sagittarius. Capricorn. Let's see here, Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the mice here. The mice is like a slow energy. The mice can represent slowly moving forward towards something here. It's like mice chew through walls very slowly. So this can represent very slow progress towards something. And it also can be a card that says, like, pay attention to the little details. So I feel like for some of you Capricorn people, this is saying, like, you need to pay attention to the details that are going on around you in your life. A lot of readers consider this card to be kind of like a negative card. I do not consider it to be a negative card. To me, it just says, like, learn and you will be successful. I mean, I've been saying that to you all year, Capricorn. Next, you have the moon here. I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Pisces here. This is like a no contact situation. I only feel this for like maybe one or a few of you here, Capricorn, that you could be dealing with a Pisces where there's like no contact. And I feel like this person's, I just feel like there's no contact, period. There's nothing else to say there. For others, this to me could represent fears about something that you're thinking about starting. This could be fears around authority figures, by the way, with the King of Swords. I'd say if you're dealing with something legal, or if you're dealing with something involving like the government, or maybe you're just fearing everything that is going on right now, this could just represent those fears. For others, this could say that someone could help you through your fears, like an expert. So the King of Swords to me represents experts solving our problems very quickly. So it's like maybe you are dealing with a legal issue. The King of Swords says find a lawyer, right? Maybe you're dealing with a health issue. The King of Swords says find a, what did I just say? I have no clue. But anyway, find an expert. Find a doctor if you're dealing with a health issue. That's where I was going with that. Total brain fart there, Capricorn. But this card to me says find an expert and you will be successful. Definitely could be love as well here for you, Capricorn. So you have the Two of Cups, which is a card of entanglement and a perfect match. Maybe some of you are fearing love, or maybe you're fearing whether or not you'll have love in your life. And I feel like you will. So definitely could be love coming in for you. For others, I feel like this is like a card of entanglement, and I would just be careful of getting tangled up with your fears here. The Two of Cups to me is like you and your higher self, and to me it's a card that says you need to kind of like trust your inner voice. You need to trust your inner guidance, because again, you and your higher self, it's like your higher self is guiding you, but maybe you really have to tap in and really kind of connect with your higher self energy so that you can, move forward or find success or whatever it is you're looking for. So that's that. Love it. Thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius. Let's see here. Aquarius, you have the 10 of diamonds here. This is called the book. And this card to me represents research. To me, it represents needing to like dig into things and needing to learn things, or learn as much as you possibly can. So to me, this is a card that says you need to learn at this time and you will be successful. The 10 of diamonds is also a card that's good for success with money here, Aquarius. But it's also a card, like I said, of hidden or secret knowledge. As I always say, it represents hidden knowledge, but it's not really hidden. We can find it. This could be one of those things where, the best example I have for this card, Aquarius, is that this card can say, like, maybe at work, maybe there's someone who does better than everybody else. Maybe everybody thinks that person is lucky, but really, maybe they just know something that nobody else does. So it's about, like, finding that information that you feel like you're missing out on. It can say that you are missing information, but it's still a card of success and an amazing card of success. So learn. You have the Ace of Wands here in the Judgment card. This is like a passionate new beginning for you here. This could be a rebirth in a relationship as well. So I never do X coming back readings, as you know, Aquarius. Sorry, I have something in my eye all night here as well. But I feel like for some of you, this could be someone from the past. There could be like a passionate new beginning for you here, Aquarius. For others, this to me is like a spark, like you understanding what your inner calling is. So it's like maybe you are finally finding your inner calling here, Aquarius. It's like you're finally finding the thing that you are drawn to do in your life. And I feel like this is going to be amazing. Obviously, Ace of Wands is my favorite card in the tarot, and the Judgment card to me is a rebirth. So I feel like there's like a major rebirth coming in for you here, Aquarius. But love it. That looks amazing. So thank you, Aquarius. Pisces. Let's see here, Pisces. Pisces, you have the King of Spades here. This is called the Lily. This card can represent a gift coming in for you here. So I feel like there could be a gift, or it could just represent experience as well, or needing to like trust some sort of experience. It's like good news coming in for you, Pisces. I like this. Nine of Hearts here. This is called the Rider, and it can represent good news. This could also represent kind of like a wish coming true. So I feel like there's some sort of like divinely guided wish almost coming in for you here, Pisces. So that's very interesting, and I feel like it's going to lead to fulfillment, whatever it is. We're going to have to dig into this because you show up here. You have the Hangman and the High Priestess. So Pisces, this is you here. I feel like that there is like a standstill in your life with this Hangman card. I feel like you need to trust your intuition, of course, with this card here. With the High Priestess. The High Priestess is like saying you need to trust your intuition. I feel like you need to like trust in mysteries as well here, Pisces. I feel like I do feel like you are becoming enlightened on something here, Pisces, but I feel like, again, you need to trust your intuition here. This is like some sort of standstill, Pisces, but this is like double Pisces energy right here. Yeah, you have the Sun and the Two of Swords. You've been getting the Two of Swords, Pisces, quite a bit. It's like needing to make a head over heart decision, or needing to make a difficult choice. So I feel like you are having to make some sort of like head over heart decision here. The Sun is like saying that you are moving towards happiness regardless. I feel like you're afraid of like being emotionally hurt here with the water and the rocks here, Pisces. So I feel like you need to kind of like get moving towards something here, Pisces, is what I would say to you. Four Wands, Justice card, marriage. Some of you could be heading towards marriage, a commitment. This could also be, again, the Hangman. You know, the Four Wands, I always say, to me, represents a pause. So it can say that you've been on a pause, but there's about to be a celebration in your future. Justice is like justice. So I feel like there will be justice coming in for you here, Pisces. I don't know. I could go all night, Pisces, but I feel like some of you need to make a choice here is basically what this boils down to. You need to make the choice for your happiness, not everybody else's. Like I always say, I'm shocked that there's a 5 here, Pisces, because you keep getting these 5s, and the 5s to me are kind of like saying you need to do what makes you happy, not everybody else. So that's what I'd say here. I feel like there's happiness coming in for you, Pisces, but love it. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. Let's do a pick a card now. We are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So let's see what we get for everybody. Let me just shuffle this real quick, people. And 1, 2, and 3 here, everybody. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. All right. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the King of Cups here and the Queen of Swords. I feel like for some of you, this is like needing to open up to love. So again, if you want love, this is like needing to open up to it. I feel like some of you, the Queen of Swords to me can be like a little bit of a closed off energy. So if you want love, I would open up to it. The King of Cups, this is like the return of love to your life. So again, love, it could be available to you or it could be returning, but it's like you have to open up to it. For others, this is like you could be guarding your emotions here with these cards. And, you know, again, I'm not necessarily against protecting one's emotions. So, you know, if you feel like you need to protect your emotions, then I would do it, is what I'd say here. Next, you have the Star card and the Three of Pentacles. So if you pick card number 2, I feel like you could be working on something of quality. And you could be kind of creating something that you're going to be showing off in the future. So I feel like for some of you, card number 2 people, you're like showing something off. This definitely could be a wish or wish fulfillment coming in for you here, card number 2 people. So love it. And definitely really good. Love it. Really good for money as well. I feel like there could be like financial wishes coming in for you, card number 2. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Temperance card and the Hierophant. Some of you, this could be marriage coming in the future. So some of you, maybe you just need to be patient for love. For some of you, I feel like you already have love here in this situation. Yep. 4 Cups, needing to see the love that you already have in your life, needing to grab onto it so that you can get married if you want to. If you're not looking for love, this is education. Hierophant represents learning. The Temperance card is turning water into wine. It's a card of alchemy. So I feel like for some of you, it's like saying you could literally create magic in your life, card number 3, but you need to kind of like learn how to create the magic, or you need to go on a journey to learn how to create something great in your life with these cards. So yeah, love it. There you go. So thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. I am going to take questions now. Of course, Super Chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Let me just see where I was. Let me just make sure that this isn't going to mess up again, everybody. So, I was on... JC, I believe. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, a few cards, it's hot in my head is mush. Sorry, JC. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So I feel like there is abundance and success coming in for you, JC. This could be like an offer that you're waiting for as well as popping into my head, JC. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Page of Swords. I feel like you need to be more curious at this time. Yeah, 2 Wands. Taking the lead in your life. I like this, JC, as always. I feel like there's good energy coming in for you. I would just be more curious, maybe. Jalen, thank you for the super chat. Will my stuffs be released? I would say King of Swords, 5 of Swords. Yes, 5 of Swords is actually good. So, but I would say yes to you for sure. J Moss, thank you for the sticker. Really appreciate it. Nico, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I have success when I start applying for new work this coming week? Yep. Definitely. 9 of Pentacles, so yes, definitely. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups says, like, make sure, like, all the worries and the fears and everything like that, but 9 of Pentacles, definitely. Knight of Cups, this could be, like, a... Knight of Cups, to me, is being swept off your feet, so it could be, like, a really good job offer. it could be something that really kind of like helps you out. So yeah, definitely. You say, how do finances look for me in July? Let go of your fears. Two of Cups, pretty good. I'd say maybe not mind-blowing. Nine of Pentacles is really good for your finances, Nico. So I feel like things will be pretty good. Will they be like mind-blowingly amazing? Probably not with these two cards here. But, I feel like they will be really good. So that's what I'd say there. So there you go. Miss D Fit, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Deja, you say here, who will pick me to work with or for? I get what you're saying. Eric, Jason, or Stefan. I feel like, well, they all look good, Deja, but I'd say Eric probably. Three Cups is like literally teamwork, literally, and working together. It's a card of celebration. The Strength card is a card of patience, and so that could be good for Jason. And the Queen of Cups for Stefan could also be good. But I would say, if I was being super picky, number one, Eric, because this is literally a card of working together with somebody. And whom would be the best long-term? One, two, or all? Well, really probably all. But look, for Eric, you have the Ace of Cups. So your emotions overflowing, being very happy. So I would say definitely probably number one. Lauren A, thank you for the super chat card for July, and for July you have the Justice card. Justice is cause and effect. It just says put energy into things you want and don't put energy into things you don't want, right? Justice just says stack things on the positive side of the scale is what I'd say here. And you say, and will I pass my test next month? Yeah, I feel like you could. Again, I always tell people the tarot can't say yes or no, you will not pass something. I mean, obviously if you do the work, you'll pass, right? But Seven of Pentacles, I would say yes. Mo Khan, thank you for the super chat. Can I expect big financial gains over July? I would say yes. Nine of Cups, feeling satisfied. The Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is direct effort, is what I'd say to you, Mo. The Queen of Wands literally says what you put into situations in your life is what you're going to get out of them. So, Mo, the Queen of Wands says put everything you got into your finances and you will be very successful. So it's a really good card for growth. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Make sure to also enjoy yourself as well, Mo. The Two of Pentacles is like work hard, play hard. But yes, I feel like there will be financial gains for you for sure. Love it. Mo, if you are here, you super chatted twice. So if you have another question, let me know. J Moss, thank you for the diamond sticker. Really appreciate it. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I know you're not a clock. I am being forced out of my apartment 8:25. Will I find a comparable, affordable place by then? Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, right, Rose? Blah, blah, blah. Knight of Swords, moving, literally. But Devil is like toxic energy. I feel like this is actually a good thing for you, Rose, if I'm being honest with you. I know it doesn't seem like it, but Ace of Swords, like a victory, moving towards something better. So I feel like you will be moving towards something better, basically. And collective, for everyone here in the collective, we have the Tower and the Magician. To me, there's a lot of Tower energy just because of the crazy-ass astrology that we're all dealing with here, collective. So I feel like a lot of us could be experiencing Tower moments, losses, and then like having to rebuild whatever we lost or rebuilding things that we let go of or whatever. And, it could be new things. I'm not saying we're rebuilding the same things, but we could be. The Magician says we are in control of our own destiny. I feel like that's why people, I've been hearing from so many people who've experienced like losses and disasters and things like that. I feel like the universe is just trying to get people to realize that no matter what happens, we will be able to rebuild. So that's what's going on here, and that's what I feel like you need to realize, collective. But love it. Kiko71, thank you for the super chat. You say, who's coming towards me in love? Could be a fire sign. Yeah, could be an Aries coming in for you is what I'd say. I feel like saying friend, but I feel like they're not a friend yet. So maybe this is someone who, it could be, but I feel like it's an Aries, could be a fire sign. I feel like it's someone who either is a friend or is becoming a friend for you. So that's what I'd say here with these cards. Love it. Kylie, I am a number 7 in numerology. Veronica C, you super chatted twice. Veronica, if you have a question, please feel free to pop your question in down below. I'll try to my best to catch it, Veronica. Veronica, I got your second one. Veronica C, thank you for the super chat. You say, Pisces with Leo, is my relationship worth staying in? 3 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Leo, by the way, on the Wheel of Fortune. This I mean, to me, if you're asking the question, the answer is no. To me, if we are questioning a relationship, we should probably leave, because that's probably our clue. That's not always true. We have Venus retrograde right now. The Wheel of Fortune is repeat cycles. Three of Wands, like needing to take the lead. It's like waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be one. So I'd say like the choice is yours. But this to me says that you're just going to be repeating a cycle in a lot of ways. Yeah, look, the world as well, same thing. So in a lot of ways, I feel like if you are sick of the same hamster wheel situation, then I would leave. If you feel like you want to stay and fix it, I also feel like you could do that. So it's up to you. But I feel like your answer is leave. Those are good cards, but these are also cards of birth, Veronica. So it's like you're birthing into something new. Mo Khan, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I expect to buy a house over the coming months? Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Yes. Eight of Pentacles. Look at this. This is very good for your finances as well, Mo. But this is also very good for saving money with the Eight of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is also having enough money to be able to afford a house. I mean, King of Pentacles to me is like financial security, abundance, all those things. So I feel like you will have the abundance. I feel like you will have the financial security. So yes, for sure. Lovely, Amara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Amara, I just lost your question. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get back to it. You say here, is it over between me and A? Yeah, I would say yes, if I'm being honest with you. Ten of Swords, it's like moving on. You say here, will he reach out? Probably is what I would say here. I mean, it's over, but he'll probably reach out. Here's my problem, Amara, Miss Pisces, okay? I'm a Pisces too. Venus retrograde in the 4th, then Venus is going to move forward into our 5th. I mean, you know, to me, that's like a perfect storm for hearing from somebody from the past, and, you know, especially with Mercury retrograde as well. So, you know, it's possible that you will hear from him, and so, you know what I mean? It could go either way. Ten of Swords says it's over for now. I always say Ten of Swords is like dead, done, over with, but at the same time, Six of Cups definitely could be them returning in the future. Over the next 3 months, Hermit, could be feeling in Hermit mode. I feel like a lot of Pisces will be feeling withdrawn, but the Hermit kind of says you are needing to trust your inner guidance at this time. So I feel like you need to trust your inner guidance at this time, Amara. Jax K, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is this week going to end well at work? I would say yes. It's up to you. To me, there's like a lot of yellow on this Fool card, and to me, it's like saying if you keep it positive, then yes. If you don't, then it won't. This card says you have more than enough knowledge, wisdom, everything you need to make it a positive ending. So I would make it a positive ending here, is what I'd say to you. So that's that. Kylie, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the kind words. You look hydrated and pale. Kylie likes it. What's for dinner? I actually don't know. I'm starving. I haven't eaten it all day. And, I actually am not sure what's for dinner. Maybe you can help me decide. I'm not sure. I don't even know. It's too hot to cook. Loretta, thank you so much for the super chat. For the rest of the week, you have the Death card and the Eight of Wands. Aren't you Scorpio? I think you are Scorpio, if I'm not mistaken, or you're dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpio, Eight of Wands, conclusion, quick conclusion. This is a card of success as well coming in for you here. Six of Pentacles. I feel like saying fruits of your labor is what I feel like saying here. So I feel like you could be seeing results based off of work that you've already done with the Six of Pentacles. Maybe not right now. Yeah, look, the Judgment card as well. Judgment is also kind of like a card of having done a certain amount of work and seeing results. It's like a rebirth, or there is a rebirth happening. So that's very interesting, Loretta. I like this a lot. Look at this. Ace of Wands, Passion, New Beginning. I feel like this is like a spark, Loretta. I feel like this is like a jump. So I love this, Loretta. This is amazing. Definitely a lot of abundance and success. Love it. Cindy, I do intermittent fast. I only eat once a day. I've only been eating once a day for like a couple of weeks. The official Dallas, I will have timestamps up probably in about 30 minutes. So if you come back to this video in about 30 minutes, I'll have the timestamps up. Melanie, thank you for the super chat. You say current energies between me and my boyfriend. Page of Cups, love. Eight of Swords. It's like a stuck feeling is what I would say to you here. Eight of Swords to me represents it says there needs to be a deeper emotional connection. She's only standing in a tiny little puddle here. Melanie, it's going to be kind of hard to see on this camera, but she's basically standing in a tiny puddle. So it says maybe you are feeling like you're missing the emotional connection, or maybe you want a deeper emotional connection in the situation. So I would just communicate that. Literally, I mean, the easiest way to solve that would be to communicate with these two cards if that's the experience that you're having. But Eight of Swords is like feeling a little bit stuck, but it could be because of like emotions. So I would just open up. Page of Cups says there's still love here. Page of Cups is like slippery, right? It's like this fish could be getting away, you know? So it can be a card that's like could go either way here, but I feel like there just needs to be communication with this Eight of Swords. Lauren A, thank you for the super chat. Cards for July. Lauren, I feel like I answered your question if I'm not mistaken, but you have the Six of Wands, success. So I feel like there's a lot of success, growth, and abundance coming in for you in July. Definitely a really good card. And yeah, I feel like you will pass your test. Four of Pentacles. So yes. San, thank you for the super chat, as always. Really appreciate it. How's my quality of life if I move to HTX, or should I live where I am now? Well, number one, I would trust your intuition here. If you're thinking that a move is going to change things, I would say probably not. You know, here's my problem, San, that I've talked about this before. To me, I feel like a lot of people will be moving, but I feel like we will pretty much everybody, I feel like, will be moving multiple times because of Uranus and Taurus. So with Uranus and Taurus, we will have a very strong desire for more freedom. We won't want to be locked down to like a location. So, you know, would it change your quality of life? Probably not as much as you think, is what I would say here. You say, will my company support me moving? Three of Swords here. I feel like they would if you make it a priority, like if you make sure that they do. Then I would say yes. Three of Swords kind of says no, but this King of Wands says you can have whatever you want. King of Wands is about being bold, being assertive, going for what you truly want, making it happen. So that's what I'd say to you. VK, thank you for the super chat. Is my Sagittarius ready to end it with me? I would say yeah. Five of Wands is like someone who's immature. So I feel like they are immature, or the situation is like there's conflict in the situation. So I'd say yes. Nunya, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. July looks amazing. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands here. Hangman, this is like saying don't give up on some sort of dream, even if you're experiencing some sort of delay here with the Hangman. 10 of Pentacles is like finding your treasure, finding a lot of success. So I feel like there could be a lot of success in July. 9 of Wands is like saying don't give up on something that you want. Keep pushing towards something here. The Hangman is like delays here. 2 of Swords. Yeah, just need to make a choice. You know, it's kind of funny, Nunya, because like I would say like last year I kept saying to Virgo, I'm not sure what sign you are, I can't remember, but I always used to say to Virgo, like right now we can't make any wrong choice at this time. It doesn't matter what choice we make, it'll be the right choice. I know that sounds weird, but it's like we really just have to trust our choices at this time. So I would say it looks like really good for you, but just make choices if you have to. Vanessa Campos, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I get a career card for July? The Sun, the best card in the deck. So celebrations, happiness, success coming in for you. You know, just reasons to celebrate. So that looks amazing. Love it. That looks really good. B, thank you for the super chat. You say, will my relationship with daughter improve? I would say yes. 4 Wands. 4 Wands definitely delays in the past, but 4 Wands is a card of success and like abundance. So, and it's a card of a celebration as well. So yes, for sure. Harris family, what is up, Harris family? Thank you for the super chat. If you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Benny B, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, card of advice, please. Chariot, Knight of Pentacles. This is unwavering faith, is what I would say to you. Chariot is almost like a guaranteed victory for you, Benny. And the Knight of Pentacles just says, like, Knight of Pentacles, the way that I think of it is like point A, point B. Knight of Pentacles picks some point that he wants to work towards in the future, and no matter what happens, he works towards that point. It's almost like having goals, but it's like a little bit different. And the Knight of Pentacles is a card of like unwavering faith. It's a card of like knowing that you know that you're going to have something. So I feel like the more sure of yourself you are at this of yourself at this point, the better with that Knight of Pentacles. But love it. Definitely success. Could be love coming in for you as well. Could be like a Cancer or an Earth sign. I feel like a mix going on here. Estea, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I asked a few days ago about love coming into my life after university. Is the water sign that returned, and I'm speaking to the one. You have the 5 of Cups here, the Page of Pentacles. I would say no. I feel like it's someone new. It could be a water sign coming in for you here. So I feel like it could be someone, I mean, it could be an earth sign. I feel like it's someone new. Yeah, I feel like you need to open up to someone new. So I'd say no. You also say here, also, is my career still looking abundant in the future? 7 of Cups here in the Empress. Yes, definitely. 7 of Cups says focus, number one. And it is a card of being spoiled for choice. And It's a card of being spoiled for choice in career, but the Empress is abundance. So yes, definitely is what I would say to you, Astea. Definitely a lot of abundance and success for sure. Dizzy Dizzy Izzy Talks, hello. Thank you for the super chat. I knew I was going to struggle with that. You say, haven't seen my Scorpio sun in 2 years. I'm a Gemini. Sagittarius convinced him to divorce me at my lowest point. I want to know if my son will return. Nine of Swords, worries and fears. Queen of Pentacles, I would say yes. Nine of Swords is a temporary situation, Dizzy. So I'm definitely very sorry to hear this for you. But the Nine of Swords is a temporary situation. Nine of Swords does not last forever. And even though, trust me, Nine of Swords sucks, right? It's like a nightmare, having a nightmare, and waking up from a nightmare and still being in a nightmare. So I, totally understand that sucks. But Queen of Pentacles, new path, new things opening up for you. Yeah, I would say yes. I feel like things will open up for you. So yeah. Katie, thank you for the super chat. Katie Bow, I should say. What will happen if I ask for a raise at work? I feel like you'll get it. 10 of Cups. Fortune after difficulty, happiness, success, abundance, celebration. So I feel like you'll get it. That looks good. Definitely like that, Katie. All right, hold on one second, people. Let me switch up decks here. Violet Fire, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I spend time with Jay this week? I would say yes. Ace of Wands, Passion, New Beginning. Yeah, 4 Cups. I would say yes. Maybe not as much as you would like, but yes. I feel like saying yes. So, yes, for sure. I feel like you will. Melissa, hello, by the way, Melissa, and thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. On vacation next week, BFF and BFF coming in the next week for our B-Day. What's coming in, or do I need to know, be aware of, look forward to over the next 2 weeks? Ace of Swords, can you do a message for the collective for the next 2 weeks too? You got it. I absolutely will do a collective. And for you, you have the Ace of Swords here. Look at this. This is amazing. 10 of Pentacles, Melissa, the Fool. Ace of Swords, this is like an idea to do something and that will lead to a lot of success. 10 of Pentacles. The Fool says take a leap of faith. The Ace of Swords, to me, can just be an idea. Now, this could be an idea to start a business, could be an idea to get a different job, or to make some sort of change in your life. But I would do it, whatever it is. 10 of Pentacles, a lot of success, a lot of abundance coming in for you. And the Fool, it says, take a leap of faith. So I feel like it's time for you to take a leap of faith at this time. But that looks amazing. So thank you, Melissa. Also, a big thank you to Melissa. We're going to be doing a collective thank you to Melissa. So let me just timestamp it here. For everyone here in the collective, we have the 7 of Wands here and the Knight of Wands. So I feel like we all need to open up to our desires. I've been talking about this for weeks. I mean, the only thing that I think will save us from kind of our brains turning into mush right now is having something to work on with the Knight of Wands. There's too much restless energy in the astrology. All 3 personal planets are going retrograde, which is pretty rare in astrology this year. And everything else is going retrograde. We have all these eclipses, all this crazy stuff going on. So it's like we need something to work on. I feel like everybody needs a passion, or everybody needs needs something to work on in their lives to find happiness and success. Could be a business, could be a hobby, could be anything. Next, we have the Page of Pentacles here and the 8 of Cups. I feel like everybody this could be some sort of loss or walking away from something here with the 8 of Cups. Page of Pentacles is something new, so a lot of you could be finding new love here with the Page of Pentacles. This could also just be walking towards new things. Like I said, I feel like everybody is just walking towards starting something new. I feel like everybody will be, over the next 6 months or so, will be experiencing there's some sort of loss or some sort of sacrifice because of Pluto is what I would say here. So probably because of Pluto. And finally, for the collective, we have the Tower and the 2 of Swords. Yeah, needing to make a head-over-heart decision. I've literally said this tonight. Comes up for everybody. So I feel like everybody needs to make a head-over-heart decision. I feel like we will be rebuilding, though, with this Tower card. So even the Tower, though the Tower's coming up, I feel like a lot of us could be rebuilding things that we want or that we desire in our lives. And I feel like that's a good thing. So love it. That looks amazing. Thank you, Melissa. Katie Bow, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, where should I focus my attention this week? Knight of Pentacles on a specific goal for sure. Knight of Pentacles is like work. It's a card of hard work as well. So I feel like focusing on work would probably be a good idea. This is a little bit different as well, Katie Bow, because this could be having another focus. Like you could be having, maybe you are wanting to work on yourself, for example. This would just say whatever your goal, whatever your biggest goal is, focus on that basically. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. You say here, current lovers' intentions, 8 of Wands, success, communication, good news coming in. So yeah, I feel like this is like forward movement for you, Lonnie. AK Raven, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hold on one second. Let me back this up. You say, Pisces and I fighting for 2 days. I won't front $4,800. Is Pisces going to walk away now? 2 of Wands, 10 of Wands. I would say probably not. I would be careful. I'm a Pisces. I would be careful of fronting a Pisces money, so I would just be careful of that, is what I would say here, AK Raven. And yeah, so I would just be careful of that situation. I don't think they'll necessarily walk, but to me, if someone's gonna walk over money, then they're not worth a goddamn dime, right? So that's what I'd say there. But I would say no, probably not gonna walk. Michelle, thank you for the super chat. You say, is it over? Queen of Swords here, 4 of Swords, the Magician. I feel like you can have whatever you want in this situation, Michelle. The Queen of Swords is like a closed off defensive energy. The 4 of Swords is like needing a break, so maybe you just need a break at this time. Venus retrograde, it's the last day of Venus retrograde, but I always say that Venus retrogrades, usually it's like breakups, a lot of the times breakups don't last. Not always true, but definitely could be true. So, you know what I mean? Maybe you just need a break. Magician says you can have whatever you want. So, yeah, I wouldn't rush here into making a decision with this Knight of Swords. It's not saying it's not over, but I just wouldn't rush, is what I'd say to you. Vanessa, thank you. Vanessa Romero. Sorry, everybody. I know I have to be more specific with the names because we have a lot of repeat names here. But Vanessa Romero, thank you for the super chat. You say, Angel's current intentions towards me. 9 of Wands. It's like very defensive. 5 of Cups, feeling left out. Or, like 5 of Cups is crying over spilt milk. But it can also, 5 of Cups, can represent kind of like having too much of something, you know what I mean? So I feel like maybe moving away from him would be a good idea right now. 9 of Wands is like too defensive, is what I'd say to you. Loretta, thank you so much for the sticker. Really appreciate it. Zen Smita, thank you for the super chat. Zen Smita, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I was waiting for someone else too. Did I find them? I'm not sure. Danette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Actually, Danette, hold on one second. Sorry. Zensmita, thank you for the super chat. You say advice for career and finances. For career, you have the 3 of Swords here, Judgment. This is like saying things will improve, is what I feel like saying to you, Zensmita. So I feel like this is just improvements, really. 3 of Swords, sadness, but it's like you're moving away from that with the Judgment card. I feel like there's some sort of rebirth in your finances, Zensmita. So I like this, actually. I feel like this is good. Danette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get the job, the other school district, and will I be happy and successful? Yes, definitely, Danette. The death card is a very good card for getting a new job because it's like you're literally going through a transformation. You are transforming to something new. Temperance, be patient. It might not happen overnight here, but yeah, definitely. This is amazing. Sun's the best card in the deck, Danette. So this could represent extreme happiness, celebration, good news, and I feel like you will be happy and successful. So yes, amazing. Love it. Carmen Kramer, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what is ahead in my love life? You have the Emperor here, Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you. I feel like you're moving away from like no contact or something like that with the Emperor here. The Emperor to me is, meh. It's like, can represent someone who's very determined and, all this other stuff, but bleh, you know what I'm saying? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is more dreamy, more loving, more caring, and things like that, more open. So I would open up to love, but I feel like there's like a Knight in Shining Armor. It could be a water sign coming in for you. I don't really attach signs to the Knight of Cups because it could be any sign that's coming in for you here. Yeah, like could be a fire sign. So it could be a fire sign, but it's definitely someone who's more open. I feel like someone more like nurturing, more dreamy. I feel like it's someone who's more than what you've experienced with that Emperor card, is what I'd say to you. Love it. Nico, thank you again for the super chat. Is this fool gonna reach out? You say here, also, if he's a fool, does that mean I'm a jackass? No, you're not. You're awesome. And thank you for the kind words. You have the King of Swords. King of Swords is kind of like closed off energy. You know, it's like no contact energy. So I'd say I feel like there's love there, which sucks. But I just don't think, I feel like they're waiting for the perfect moment. So I'd say maybe eventually they would reach out. I feel like you could reach out and probably get this moving forward faster, Nico. But I feel like they're just not moving forward. They're not like opening up as much as they could be. And I feel like there's still love here. This is like Queen of Cups to me is a change in direction of love, but this could be positive. So yeah, I definitely feel like this could be love, is what I'd say to you. I mean, I feel like they could reach out, but I mean, I feel like you could also reach out and move this forward faster. Dizzy, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Dizzy, you say here, will my Sagittarius X move out of the way to allow my son to move forward with me? King of Cups. Here, Star, I would say yes. King of Cups is a very good card, Dizzy. It's like a card of like a strong emotional foundation, and the Star is like a wish and hope and renewal. So I would say yes. You also say, will he seek legal action again? I would say no. These are very good cards, Dizzy. So I feel like there are like improvements here. This is like Nine of Cups is like wishes and fulfillment. So I would say no. Jenny Mall, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, cards for my finances, please. You have the Devil here and the King of Pentacles. Watch your spending. This is not bad. I always say the Devil to me is not as bad as, like, you know, some people make it out to be. It just says watch your spending. It just says, like, don't buy things you don't need, right? But the King of Pentacles, stability. To me, the King of Pentacles is never very exciting for finances. It's just, like, saving money and, like, doing the boring old stuff with money. But it's still a card of, you know, success and stability and all that other stuff. So I feel like your finances look pretty good. B, thank you for the super chat. What can I expect in career and love in July and August? Plus, will there be a nice surprise for my birthday in August? Happy birthday, B. And for love in July, I'm going to start with love for some reason. You have the Page of Swords, like looking for love here. Nine of Pentacles being a little bit independent and single, but I feel like you could open up for love, and I feel like you will find it. So if you want love, I would get out there. For career, you have the Hierophant and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I would focus. I feel like everybody needs to focus at this time on career, though. Like if you have a career or on money or on business or whatever it is that you do, I do feel like there is a need to focus on it, just because I feel like because there's such a slowdown of energy, B, it's like if we work really hard on our business, it's like once everything starts moving forward, there will be like an explosion. We will leap forward probably. So I feel like we need to kind of like focus, you know what I'm saying, on career. And for your birthday, you have the Two of Cups. Could be love coming by your birthday. So definitely could be a perfect match, or it could just be something you match up with perfectly. So love it. Katie Cadam, thank you for the super chat. You say here, card please. You have the Five of Swords here and the Five of Wands. It's like conflict, both cards. So maybe you are experiencing conflict or challenges here. Yeah, I feel like you're moving away from it. Six of Wands, success coming in for you, Katie. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Honey York, you know what to do. Put the question in down below. Lauren A, thank you for the super chat. How would Dad react to my pregnancy? I feel like fine. Queen of Pentacles is like a good card. Four of Pentacles, yeah, very supportive. You know, supportive, happy. These are very good cards. So I feel like very good for you, is what I'd say there. Studio supporting local artists, thank you for the super chat. For Kylie Jennifer, thank you, Chris. Thank you so much for doing that. Really appreciate it. Kylie, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Kylie, I feel like you need to focus on something that involves teamwork here. Could be love, Kylie. Six of Pentacles is like moving away from something where you're not getting enough out of the situation. The Three of Pentacles is teamwork, needing to like work on a team or needing to create something of value. Page of Wands could be a fire sign, or it could be like going on the adventure in love is what I'd say to you here. So this is like kind of like needing to go on an adventure in love. So like dating. It could also be you just adventuring in life in general, Kylie. So love it. Aaron K, thank you for the super chat. Will my recent ex and I get back together soon and work well? I feel like you could, Aaron, actually. Look at this. I would say yes. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores, right? But you have the Six of Cups. So I would say yes with that Six of Cups. I definitely feel like you could if you wanted to. You know, to me, going back to someone is a choice, you know what I mean? So I would say if you want to, absolutely. And yeah, this is like really good, actually. So a lot of happiness, a lot of success. So yes, is what I'd say to you. Pisces living her best life. Thank you for the super chat. Leo called cards, please. Yeah. Nine of Swords is like worries, right? And the Ace of Cups is a card of like happiness and your emotions overflowing and good feelings and proposal. You have the World here as well. Could be a rebirth. I mean, this looks pretty good to me. Nine of Swords, definitely the worries, right? But this looks good. So I feel like you could talk to them, you know, all that other stuff. Cass Weatherall, thank you for the super chat. Are Leo and I, what is up with you Leos tonight? Jeez. Cass, you say here, are Leo and I right together? Ten of Swords. I feel like I don't like this, if I'm being honest with you. It's Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles. It's like feeling left out in the cold, going in a new direction. Yeah, I feel like there's something much better for you. Four of Wands is a card of marriage, but with those first two cards, that to me would be moving on from a relationship. Four of Wands says that you're going in the right direction. So I feel like you're moving towards someone better. Justina, thank you for the super chat. You say, will my alcoholic move out peacefully in the next few days? I would say yes. Let go of the fears. Queen of Wands, Justina says, you know, be bold, be assertive, like stand up for yourself. As long as you do that, you will be fine. The moon is like definitely understandably a lot of fears and worries and things like that. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a change in direction. So yeah, I feel like they will. Sonia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Any upcoming changes in my love life and career? For your love life, you have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, very specific in love. It can represent picking a new path, but it also says you need to have more fun in love. So I'd get out there and have more fun. That will probably attract someone to you. And for career, you have the Three of Cups, celebrations, happiness, good news. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, growing in your career as well. So I feel like you are kind of like growing in your career with this. Love it. Carmen, thank you again. You say, is the guy I'm dealing with right now the Knight? I would say yes. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is happy home, happy family. Even if you don't want to have a family with this person, it can just represent, you know, a happy commitment and all that other stuff, Carmen. So yeah, I like this. This is very good for you. So I would actually say yes. Yeah, look at this. Chariot, victory. So I'd say yes. Kylie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Am I on a new, more positive timeline? Yeah, I would say yes. I mean, to me, we're never, you know, here's my thing with the whole timeline thing is that it doesn't really matter. Like, I know that there are a lot of spiritual teachers who are out there who are like, oh, we're on this timeline or that timeline. We get to be on the timeline that we choose. You know, I truly believe that. If we focus on the things we want in life and we keep it more positive and all that other stuff, we'll have a more positive timeline. If we focus on the negative, that's exactly what we're going to get. So I feel like the Justice card literally cause and effect. It says if you focus on the positive, you'll be on a positive timeline. If you're not, then you won't. So that's what I'd say there. Sherry, thank you so much for the kind words. Really appreciate it. Big Man Haynes, what is up? Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Any news I should know? Strength card, Seven of Swords. Let go of your fears here. You have the Strength card. Strength card is like showing off in a good way. This is like you showing something off. I feel like there's something with a lot of potential in your life. Probably something you're working on here, big man. So this is like proving people wrong almost. That's not really accurate is what I'd say to you, but you know what I mean? The Strength card is like saying that you could be kind of like showing something off in the future, maybe not right now, but I would keep pushing with this card. High Priestess, you know, it's like Pisces energy. Yeah, look at this, big man. You have the Wheel of Fortune as well. Luck, turnaround, a lot of lucky energy coming in for you. Love it. Looks amazing. Carmen, thank you so much. Nanya, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Why are Leo so cool? Because all you Leos are very attractive at this time and very abundant as well. So that's why Leos are so cool. So love it. All right. I think that was like a marathon. I think I'm all caught up. So I have a ton of energy tonight for some reason. I don't know what is going on, but I will take a few more questions before I take off. And so if you have a question, let me know here, people. And I will take a few more questions. Like I said, Sherry, did I say thank you? Sherry, thank you for the kind words. I'm going to say it again because I really appreciate it. Ash, thank you for the super chat. What does Scorpio think of me? I'm not surprised by this, Ash, at all. Pisces, right? You're a Pisces. Yes, I feel like there's definitely attraction here. Look at this. Two aces. Are you kidding me? This is very good for you, Ash. I would go for it. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Definitely some sort of offer. Definitely very passionate as well. So love it. Violet Fire, thank you for the super chat. Will Auntie Christine retire by August? If she wants to, I would say yes. So thank you for the super chat. Magician is like a choice, really. It's not really a choice, but it just says yes. So I would say yes, for sure. Aaron, thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. Tamara, thank you for the super chat. Chris is this new Aquarius, right, for me. Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords. Like, I feel like you need to open up for it here, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, this looks slow to me, but this isn't bad, is what I'd say to you. I just feel like this is saying be more open and things will probably go well. I would say yes. Aaron, you say here, any idea what I could do for a career? Aaron, I feel like it could be something with your intuition, trusting your intuition, or trusting maybe you're intuitive, maybe you could be reading cards or something, Aaron. But again, I always say I'm not a mind reader, so I don't necessarily know like what people want to do for a career. But the High Priestess represents trusting your intuition. It says something could be popping into your head that has a lot of potential. It's a card of great potential as well. So I feel like something you are good at has potential, but maybe you don't see it. High Priestess is mysteries, so it's like maybe you're good at a skill or something that you don't even realize, like a hidden talent, gift, skill, or ability. Wander Girl, how does Taurus feel about me? 3 of Swords, heartbroken at this time. Ninja, you have the Ace of Swords. Some sort of victory this week. Love it. Cass, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is Leo leaving for another girl? I've been doing his cards and an ex is trying hard. I'm bad at reading for myself. You have the Ten of Cups here, the Fool. The Ten of Cups would kind of say yes, but I mean, it's such a good card. I would say, I feel like it's possible, is what I'd say to you. Ten of Cups is definitely love. You have the Fool, like, taking leap of faith, but it also is foolish, right? You know, maybe it's like thinking that the grass is greener on the other side or something like that. And the Eight of Wands, running away on the negative side of things. So I feel like it's possible. I would say yes to you. I hate to say it. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What should I choose? Old, new, or neither? Old, new, or neither? I would say for old, you have the Six of Pentacles. Not enough of an investment with the Six of Pentacles, so I definitely say not old. For new, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Much better energy. Much more fair energy is what's popping into mind as well. So I feel like new for sure. And for neither, you have the Two of Swords. I don't think you have to choose neither. I feel like you could choose the new energy. Paulette, will my song be published? I feel like it could. 2 Wands says make it happen. It says like you are in control of this, so make it happen for sure. So no doubt about it. I'm a Capricorn, stagnant relationship, Rachel. I would move on. Knight of Swords if it's stagnant. Or, I mean, you could try communication. I don't know. This looks like moving on to me, though. Amy C. Will SC separate from her cheating husband? I would say yes, definitely, Justice. Delphine, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I reconcile with my Capricorn? 6 of Cups. I would say yes. I feel like it's definitely possible. You do have the Death card here, 5 of Cups. Like, this is like needing to leave the past in the past. So it's like if there were regrets, if there were reasons why you broke up or whatever, you know, this is like saying let that go. But 6 of Cups would say definitely, I feel like there's definitely a possibility that you two will get back together with this card. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles says if you get back together to make sure to work on a team. Basically, just says put in the work. So, but I would say yes. Danette, thank you for the super chat again. I really appreciate it. You say, I'm a Virgo teacher. There is all the... where is all the abundance coming from? By the way, you're amazing. Thank you so much. You have the 7 of Wands here and the 7 of Swords. Internal fears that don't exist. So I would let go of your fears at this time. If like you're worried about abundance and all this other stuff. But the 7 of Wands is like just committing to something. It's a card of like knowing that you know that things are going to work out in your life. So I would just, you know, it's kind of like lying to yourself, right? 7 of Swords, let go of your fears. Yeah, King of Wands could be love coming in for you that is bringing more abundance into your life as well, if you don't already have it. Oh, Honey York, Kylie, thank you so much. And Honey York, you say, will I have luck on the site? Strength card, Hierophant, yes, definitely. Learn as much as you can. You know you can increase your luck by learning, but I would say yes. Letty, Virgo's feelings, I'm a Taurus. 3 of Wands, I feel like they're like cautious for some reason with this 3 of Wands. Yeah, Chariot, it's like they need to take control. They need to get moving, so that's what I'd say there. Sherry, you say here, I'm getting an astrology book to learn and read tarot. I read intuitive oracle cards. Should I wait to read until I get astrology learned? I would say no. I feel like you can learn both together. You know, there's a girl on YouTube. I can't really remember her name. I think it's like Hannah's Elsewhere is her name or something like that. But anyway, she talks a lot about astrology, and I think her channel was her just learning astrology, which I think is amazing. I think that's an amazing way to do it, and it's like you get to see someone grow as they're building something. You know what I mean? I think that's so amazing. So I think you should learn as you go, is what I'm trying to say. None yet. Red Bull or something. I don't know what's going on. I'll take it. Philly. Yeah, I feel like the move would be good. There's a world right here on this King of Swords, so yeah. Letitia, I feel like they could be a soulmate for sure. Yeah, I would say yes. Justina, my youngest son, is 15, just discovered astrology this year. He's a Scorpion. Would this be a good pursuit for him? I would say yes. I mean, it's a lifelong pursuit. I mean, the younger, the better, as far as I'm concerned with astrology. It's something that you learn for life. Aaron K, I would definitely say yes. Literally, you showed up as a high priestess, so I would say yes for sure. All right, I'm starting to choke here, people. Pauline, will this Libra move? Yeah, I would say yes. Rashi, does he truly love me or playing? Yeah, I feel like there's love here. 10 of Pentacles, so yes, for sure. Rachel, I would say yes. I feel like this is like permanent love. So yes, is what I'd say to you for sure. Queen of Swords, is MR attracted to me like that? 9 of Cups, wishes, fulfillment. So I would say yes here for sure, is what I'd say to you. But all right, everybody, I'm gonna take off now. So thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, of course. So make sure if you want to catch me tomorrow night to come back. I'm choking. So, thank you, everybody. And, Tracy, thank you for the super chat. You say, can you pull a card? Tracy's going to be the last person I answer tonight. But, I would say you have the Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. This is like needing to pick something to work on, basically, Tracy. Knight of Pentacles is a card of unwavering faith, like unwavering belief. Believing, like, that something is going to work out for you. 2 of Pentacles is like hard work. Yeah, it's like a lot of hard work. I feel like this could be a change in direction and work for you. And I feel like it would be very positive. So, love it. But thank you, everybody, again. Really appreciate it. And have a good night.